Hey, Capcom Unity. Oh, in unison even. Brelston here, along with Gregaman.
Hello.
Thank you for tuning into our GamesCom 2012 stream.
Yes.
I believe we should be coming in. If you could let us know in the chat. Everything about this setup is strange and new. So
yeah, sorry about the background noise. It is quite immense, but you should be able to hear us at least.
Hello, Maropa in the chat.
Yeah, thanks a lot to you folks who are in North America who bothered to show up. I know this is at a pretty crazy time, but we have some good stuff to show off, so hopefully you won't regret it.
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
I thought it was Guten Tag.
To ye lot.
Guten Nacht, I remember.
This place has definitely been a test to our resilience, because we are truly fish out of water here.
Yeah, the lighting is like solely because it's completely dark in here, and we have one lamp, so it's casting a very specific light. But we can click around. We have these cameras set up, so the show floor is just now open, and it's still the press day. So not many people here just yet. But if we click around, you can see. We also have a camera. Well, that one doesn't work. Let's try this one. You can see that's the room behind us where all of our kiosks are. And
I think we should dub this the Clerk's Cam.
The Clerk's Cam, yeah. So we're going to be buying some cigarettes later. We may use this for forensic footage later.
Frankly, I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Right, yeah. Yeah, this is the slender fisheye cam over the stage. It's pretty nice. All right, so we are showing DmC right now.
We're gonna take a look at DmC. We have a new section to show off today, and it's kind of a standard stage, much like the city one we showed before. It's just like kind of a standard look at the action gameplay. We're also going to be featuring a look at one of the weapons we haven't shown before.
Yes.
Should we just go ahead and get into it?
What are they called? The Erks?
The Eryx? Or the Eryx? I need to confirm the actual pronunciation of it. It's E-R-Y-X. I like to think that it's Eryx. Like you've got multiple dudes named Eric.
And they're all your gauntlets.
Grafted to your hands.
All Eryx. So yeah, we'll take over. This is a new demo we actually haven't shown before.
So yeah, this part's called Overturn. And there's a little cutscene at the beginning, so we'll shut up during that. By the way, there is a new DmC trailer out. It's available on the Capcom Unity channel, and I'll shut up.
Well, Bob, now I get why your point of view is so upside down.
Okay, so that may have seemed a bit abrupt. There's actually a cutscene before that we didn't choose to include in the demo, but basically Dante's on his way to fight Bob Barbas. You may have seen some gameplay footage of the Bob Barbas fight. He's the Raptor News Network guy. Raptor News Network?
Yeah, we showed that clip during the press conference yesterday, so and some journalists I think have seen it by now, but
yeah,
I know we're going to release that press conference footage probably today, so you'll be able to see that as well.
It's quite a cool fight, but
it is really cool.
Leading up to that is this stage, and as you can see in the world of Limbo, in this area, everything is upside down. So kind of a crazy twist. But yeah, let's get through it.
But since you have a moment here, if you want to show how quickly you can switch between these weapons.
Yeah, so something worth mentioning is that apart from the Rebellion, which is your main sword, and the firearms, each weapon that you get in the game is either an angel weapon or a demon weapon, and that includes the gauntlets. So you switch between angel and demon using the left and right trigger respectively, but furthermore you can switch amongst your angel or demon weapons with the D-pad. And right now I only have one angel weapon. We have more weapons to reveal in the future, but we only have one angel weapon for today's stream. The Erics, the gauntlets, are a demon weapon, and if you hit right on the D-pad, you toggle between your demon weapons, and you can do that mid-combo.
Yeah.
And what this does is it effectively allows you to switch between every single one of your weapons mid-combo, which is actually new to the Devil May Cry series. This is obviously not part of the pre-existing series. It's sort of a new reimagining of Devil May Cry, but
yeah, the core gameplay, philosophy is still there, and the ability to switch between those weapons that quickly.
Yeah, none of the previous
really
games,
cool.
You'd always have to equip a handful of weapons, and you could switch between those weapons, but you can actually switch amongst all of your weapons, which is quite fun. And to give an example, every weapon you have has pause combos, which are sort of a standard of the Devil May Cry games. For example, if you go 1, 2, pause, wait for the flash, and then, whoops, I don't really have a lot of space here. All right, 1, 2, space, 1, 2. Well, that wall is gonna block my way. Let me break through this first. But yeah, so you need the gauntlets to break through special walls, which is what I did just now. Okay, there's a little more open space here. This is a good area to show you. So yeah, you got your pause combo, right? That's your Rebellion pause combo. Now your Scythe, the Osiris, also has a pause combo. You go 1, 2, wait, boom, boom, boom. Now you can combine those and go Rebellion 1, 2, flash, right into the...
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And you can combine all of that. Rebellion 1, 2, bam! Heavy axe finisher. So,
Sonic Spectre pointing out or Psionic Spectre they look like Hulk hands.
They look like, yeah, they have kind of a funny look to them. I always think of Hellboy.
Yeah, it is kind of a Hellboy fist.
But he is sort of a Hellboy if you think about it.
Oh ho!
Anyway, so yeah, the gauntlets, not quite the same as they have been in past DmC games, but reminiscent. You can charge every single blow up to 2 stages. So here's a regular 1, 2, 3 combo. Okay? Or you can go... Or you can charge at 1, 2.
Oh, nice.
And you can do that for each blow in the combo.
Look at him
Sort of
sidle up.
haymaker, yeah. And you can also do it with the launcher. There's your regular launcher. Here's your level 1. And your level 2. Now the level 2 launcher is really useful because you can even launch really heavy enemies. Later on you're going to see a tank enemy. And those things are impervious to certain attacks, but if you do a level 2 launcher, it does pretty massive damage and actually sends them skyward. A few other things before I get into combat. Just a few tweaks they've made. They've really been doing their homework and trying to tweak and polish this game as much as possible before launch, which is January 15th next year. Just some little things that I've already noticed just since Comic-Con is the guns have a little bit more oomph to their sound effects. They've added in the Rainstorm move, which you guys will probably recognize from DmC 3 and 4. I think it's in 4. And there's also now the inverse Rainstorm. So you can do one leading into the other, up, down. And you'll notice that almost every single move in this game has some, strategic impact on the vertical location of Dante and or the vertical location of your opponents. So like this one will lift you into the air, and then from there, for example, you could do a demon pull and pull an enemy up to where you are, and then follow that up with an air combo. You could scoop up additional enemies with your scoop move. There's so many options. Likewise, if you're in the air and there's a bunch of enemies below you, you can do the regular Rainstorm and come back down, and then you could lead back into a launcher. The game really rewards you for being creative. So we have another breakable area. I'm gonna do my air launcher to break through that. Now I'm using the Angel Lift to do some traversal. It's kind of a fun way to get from point A to point B. Oh yeah, another move. This is another move I didn't show you. If you do the stinger motion, which is forward attack, you do sort of a fake out and then thrust kind of thing. There it is.
Let's get ready to run.
Nah, you've probably been waiting for some combat, so. There's my level 2 launcher. This guy's got a shield, so unless I use my demon weapons, it's gonna be tough going. But this game also rewards you for doing environmental kills. Not sure if I can pull one off, but yeah, there you go.
There you go.
So you get a little extra score there. And knocking them into pits is just one example. Depending on the stage, there are different things you can do with the environment to take out your enemies with a little extra style. My stinger into a trillion stab. So this guy is actually impervious to everything other than demon weapons. He's also got some sneaky attacks. He can set the floor on fire. Having a little trouble talking and playing at the same time right now.
Just worry about playing.
Yeah. Ah! Dave. So you'll see that the gauntlet doesn't have quite the range of some of the other weapons, so you gotta pick your moments. It really, it pays to use the gauntlet, switch between the gauntlets and the axe effectively. There we go. So here's the tank enemy I mentioned earlier. I believe you can actually parry this, but I've never... Oh yeah, there you go.
So you stop the
First, yeah, you can stop him in his tracks using the gauntlets. You can also demon pull him at certain times to pull him off his feet. Ah! There it is. Ah! You can use your devil trigger if you click both sticks.
Whoa.
It immediately lifts the enemies and starts regenerating your health.
See, it's a regenerating health as well as like increasing damage.
Yeah.
It also sends all the enemies floating in the air for...
Yeah, and the idea is to stay airborne as long as possible, which gives you further bonus. A little more traversal here.